YouTube. Well, we're about a week away from Jamie's van build, and I thought I'd give you a real quick overview of the area. And this is the Blue Water Casino. You can park there for a few nights. They do have four theaters, movie theaters, and pretty decent buffet. Check the specials. I'm not sure what night the prime rib is. Wednesdays, I think, is all you can eat spaghetti. So, pretty decent deal for me. Okay, and as I get down into town, I'll just show you some of the other things that are around here. Now, I'm headed south out of Lake Havasu on Arizona 95. And over here we've got the local Walmart. I don't know if you can stay there overnight, but this is the Colorado River Indian Reservation. So there's like Running Man fuel. There's one on either end of town, and not sure if there's another one in town. Across from Walmart is the Safeway and Dollar General, in case you don't want to go to Walmart. There's a couple areas in town where people set up trailers to sell. There's one there, and there's another one up here. They got pretty much every kind of fast food, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Taco Bell, all that. But let's see, this place here is an RV and marine parts store. There's all kind of O'Reilly's auto parts. Down here somewhere there's a pretty good Mexican restaurant or takeout place that it's right there, Roberto's. And this is the corner where 95 heads or turns left and heads out of town. Yeah, there's a chevron on either side of this intersection. If you turn right, it'll take you over into California. There's a really good donut shop down there that has apple fritters is basically the size of my face. Pretty good. So we're gonna make this corner, and I'll pick up once I get around. All right, next to this Shell station here, you'll see a drinking water kiosk, and I'm not sure what the price is there. They do not have a spigot, but if you're filling up 5-gallon or 1-gallon jugs, that's one of the places around. There's Nap on the corner, but if you go down that way is the hardware store. I'm not sure if it's an Ace or one of the other hardware stores, but that's down there. Post office is right here, next to the Circle K. There's a laundromat over in here. And pretty much that's it for town. We're headed out of town now. If you stay on 95 for about 34 miles, you get to Quartzsite at this first light outside of town where there's another Running Man. That will take you down to Ehrenberg and Blythe. And if you want to know what the prices are, right now, this is the 1st of November, diesel's $3.11 and regular gas is $2.79. So 311's not bad, although if you go up to about 40 miles north of here, if you're coming through Lake Havasu, I saw a diesel for $2.99. Now right past this, Shea Road is coming up on us, and this is where you're going to want to turn. So right outside of town, I mean, we're not even a half mile. Right now there's a big Pizza Hut Pride billboard, so that's sort of a clue. And when you make this corner, the road gets really gnarly. I mean, really gnarly. It's not better than it was last year, that's for sure. Hug one side or the other, and you'll avoid a lot of the potholes. But you're still gonna hit them. And this railroad crossing up here is not the smoothest one either. It's got a stop sign. I don't know why. What with being able to see down the railroad, down the tracks for miles in either direction. Once you get right here at the tracks, it smooths out on this side. And then we got a little bit more gnarly coming up. Ugh. And again, pick a side, hug the side, and you'll be better off. And once we get up past this warning sign, it smooths right out. Of course, when I say smooths right out, it's all relative. That was so bad. And this is a little choppy, but I think it varies throughout up here. I mean, it's a desert. The stuff bakes at high temperature all summer, and any traffic is gonna chew it up some. Still gotta keep an eye out for potholes, but I'm buzzing along almost 50 miles an hour, and so there's a little bit of a vibration to it. Your choice. I tend to go fast to smooth that all out, but like I said, you got potholes, just keep your eyes open. Up above the P on the mountain is the only real cell tower around, and I get pretty good reception with my Verizon. I don't think anybody with I think AT&T might have had a problem last year, I'm not sure. And anybody with T-Mobile was out of luck. Another thing to watch out for when you got traffic coming both ways, you'll notice these trees, they don't trim them back. So they're hanging out over the road. I think I smacked a couple last year. There are spots to camp along here, but on the way in, on the left, or I mean on the right-hand side, there's a lot of no camping signs. I think that's all private property. This little spot right here is the narrowest spot where the trees really crowd in. So you meet somebody, you're better off just waiting. And about 3 miles in, crossing a cattle guard, and it says mile 0. So this has got to be a different county. I don't know what all that is on my right. It's a great big graded off flat area with some buildings and storage. Don't know what it is, but I think they are the ones that own all the land that's no camping. About 4 miles in, I come to this downhill that goes into crosses a wash, and if we've had recent rains, be careful, because this will flood and you don't want to have to deal with that. But there's a spot just above the wash, a lot of big open area where quite a few people will camp, and I said that's about 4 miles in. Just about 7 miles in, you'll start seeing a guard cable on the one side, and you're gonna see a information type board right there. Gives you information about the area, and we are getting relatively close. So about 9.5 miles in, you're gonna come around this curve, and where it starts to open up in here, this is the quiet end of things. So this would be the quiet camp, away from the admin area and all the parties and whatnot. And then up in here is where we start getting into the work area. All right, past this. So this area back in here is going to be the work area, and the admin area is going to be down here near where Jamie is. And there is a bit of a wash, I think, in through here. So, but if you get to that light pole, that is the edge of our area. So you don't want to go past the pole, but this is where you're going to come in to register and do that before you go find your campsite. So we'll just stop and say hi to Jamie. And another area that's sort of popular for people is down there. There's a nice flat spot. You're out of the wind, and so that's another area to camp if you'd like.